Hello, world. Hello, internet. Hi. Welcome to Explorers of Elsewhere Live. Hello. We, much like wizards, have arrived precisely when we mean to. Hi. Welcome to those of you who are joining us live in chat over on YouTube and on Twitch. Hello. My name is DM Dan. We are the Explorers of Elsewhere Live. Tonight, to play some Draw Steel, our Draw Steel finale, I am joined by Livy.
Hello.
Theo.
Hello.
Georgia.
Hello.
Matt.
Hiya.
And Tilda.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. We apologize that we missed last week. There were some last minute bits that kind of cropped up, but it's fine because we've condensed and we've got an even juicier, an even meatier, an even more Wagyu steak grade session in store for our players tonight. Yes, so we're going to rejoin our heroes, our would-be heroes. Would-be heroes? I suppose you are heroes, aren't you?
Of course.
We're going to rejoin our rapscallions in a moment. But yes, if you are interested in the sort of stuff we're doing, which is tabletop RPGs from a variety of different systems, please consider subscribing and liking on YouTube, following us on Twitch. If you're interested about the Elsewhere setting that we do the majority of our systems in, you jump over onto the Discord. It's free to join. You can kind of get involved in the natters and the chatters about Elsewhere and the kind of the stories that we're telling and the lore of the world that we're working in. Kind of get involved in that. If you're really enjoying what it is we do have some member tiers, so you can become a YouTube member over on YouTube or a Patreon on Patreon. The tiers start from £2 a month, but it gives you access to some early content such as Nate's Tales from Elsewhere Sanctuary, which tonally is slightly different to how Silver Sands has been. Yeah, so if you fancy your whimsy and you fancy some Daggerheart, go check that out. I say the other reason you might want to subscribe, this is the finale of Tales from Elsewhere on Silver Sands, but it's certainly not the last story that we're going to tell. If you happen to be a fan of Cult of the Lamb or Call of Cthulhu, watch this space because there should be something very interesting coming your way in the near future on Monday night streams. So, with all that said, who would like to jump into the Draw Steel finale?
Me.
I'm good.
Let's go.
For 100 years, we have waited. 100 years seeing the world burn. No longer.
Hi, my name is Tilda, and I am playing Portia, the Lorrimer Animist.
Hello, my name is Theo, and I'll be playing Ortho, a Goblin Shadow.
Hi, I'm Livy, and I'll be playing Jimmy Ricard, the Lorivar Troubadour.
Hi, my name's Matt, and I'll be playing Gideon, an Asavar tactician.
Hi, I'm Georgia, and I'll be playing Lysarius, a Keeper Sensor.
And my name is DM Dan. I will be the director of this adventure.
The pursuit of one's goals is by its very nature a force of transformation. To strive is to change, to refine the self through ambition and will. Yet ambition untended is no virtue. Like the garden left to rot beneath unchecked growth, purpose without discipline becomes corruption. What begins as improvement twists into excess. What was once noble calcifies into monstrosity. And once this metamorphosis takes hold, it cannot be undone. The rot has already set its roots deep within the soul. It is for this reason that guidance is not merely desirable, but essential. The Emperor, glorious and unerring, shines as a beacon against such decay. His light does not stifle growth, it tempers it. He illuminates the proper path so that betterment does not become obsession and strength does not curdle into tyranny. To follow it is to remain whole, disciplined, and worthy of ascension. But to walk without his radiance is to invite ruin. The tomb of Augusta Delian has been defiled by the heretic dragon-sent Bargnot. Whatever her plans are, by the Emperor's will, she must be stopped, lest her ambition grows into calamity. And so, we find the 5 of you, plus the Majani Venger, Ilwith, tearing your way along this naturally carved subterranean tunnel. The walls slightly, almost kind of burnt by acid splashes, presumably from the Cantharos beast, the beast known as the Cantharos, that Bargnot used to dig into the vault of the tomb of Delian's tomb. You've all agreed to give chase to her, as she has quite literally stolen the head of Augusta Delian, who was her corpse sat upon a throne, but was surrounded by this array of white, silvery, crystalline growths that were sprouting from the walls and the floor. This thick, metallic liquid kind of seeping from their surface to pool on the floor. The same liquid that you, Gideon, found seeping up through the cracks in the stonework further up in Delian's tomb. As you give chase, you can feel the tunnel kind of gently beginning, like ascending to what you can only assume is ground level. But the tunnel seems to kind of stretch on and on. The light from your respective torches not illuminating your destination until a point of light begins to fade into existence, literally at the end of the tunnel. As you are giving chase, I think Gideon, you were at the forefront of the group. Given everything that's just happened, what is the primary thought at the front of Gideon's mind?
Yeah, just I guess single-minded determination not to let this heretic get away with the head. So it's just kind of keep setting a fast pace and not even really looking back to see if his companions are following particularly.
Okay. Following, who's directly behind Gideon in this cramped tunnel?
I imagine Lacerius would be close at the front.
Okay. What's going through Lacerius' mind?
I had no idea if he shouted this at the end of the last session, but I'm going to retroactively say that he did some variation of "Stop Thief." He has a miscreant to apprehend.
Okay. So you've bellowed that. So are you? Is this? I mean, given your day job profession, given that you've got ortho under your guard, like your wardianship, How does this crime compare? Is this a salvageable crime, much like Ortho's was?
That remains to be seen. Will she come quietly? Will she give up the head? Will she see the error of her ways when she gazes upon Lysarius's heroic visage? Possibly not.
Okay, so in the wake of Lysarius's impressive shadow, who's following up?
Are you attached, Ortho, or are you a free elf?
a free elf? No, God. I think he is behind Lysarius for reasons he cannot. He doesn't really have that much choice in it, really. Yeah, we're gonna go get this lady with the head. Yeah, guess it's just nice, something to do. You know.
I mean, as a criminal in the eyes of the Empyrium, how are you feeling about this? This Bargnot's crime, like Bargnot's activities.
I think for Ortho, in all seriousness, he's kind of like, I feel like very neutral in this. Of like, I'm here because I need to be here.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever stolen a head?
I don't think I've ever stolen the head of a famous warrior before. I'm quite impressed. If I'm honest, I'm not saying that outside. But he is a little bit impressed. Of like, she did steal the head of someone quite well known. That's pretty sick.
It's pretty hot.
So yeah. Yeah. So.
Well, so as you're thinking that, who's behind Ortho?
I don't think Portia would be last because squishy.
Yes. Okay, so what's going through Portia's mind as you give?
Having said that, Portia is probably realizing that I should have gone last because I could be staring at Jimmy's butt.
You're missing a trick. You're not watching Jimmy in a cramped space. His tight little buns.
Watching him walk away.
Literally all she can think of, like, I made such a mistake. When am I going to have this opportunity again? And
Are you running backwards so you can look at him at the same time?
Probably not. Probably looking at.
I mean, you can look at Ortho's buns. You'd not be offended.
I was about to say she's probably looking at Ortho's butt and like,
could have been.
This could have been,
Amazing.
No offense to Ortho's butt, I'm sure it's lovely, but it's a little bit small.
Amazing. In which case, Jimmy, arse of the year, who, what's going through your mind?
Big bad bottom of the bi-monthly
bad voice.
Boy butts bi-monthly. I think he's a bit excited. This could be on his next album. This could be his next album. A sort of concept album about big dragon ladies and fighting. He wants to see where it goes.
I love how the drama, the horror of the act of what Bargnot has done is less and less appreciated the further along the line you go.
Jimmy's at the end just like, I hope she does something even more wild. Because, I need something for the second half of the album.
Amazing.
We need a good final number, a good 11th hour rock tune.
So, with all this in mind, as the five of you plus Ilwith, sort of like, the light at the end of the tunnel is growing larger and larger. It's not a bright light, but perhaps within comparison to the dark, gloomy confines of this tunnel, it is as you emerge, and your noses are kind of filled with what should be a cool evening air. You realize that it is like dusk has arrived. The sun is kind of dipping low over the horizon. The skies overhead have become this beautiful fusion of sort of like violets to oranges. And in a way, given that the world, it's so different to the world that was when you went into the tomb not too long ago, it feels almost like you've stepped into this whole new world. But as you kind of what should be this relatively kind of beautiful scene, is being tarnished by the sounds of panic and fear. And as your eyes trace the horizons, the orange glow that kind of rises from the distance, you see that hidden, like camouflaged within that, is an orange glow seemingly coming from the nearby village of Broadfen. And off in the even at this distance, you realize that Broadfen is aflame. As the five of you sort of like begin making your way over, you can hear the sounds of battle getting louder and louder the closer you get, until you start to see sort of like in Portia, in the fields that flanked the path into Broadfen that you travelled down earlier this morning. You see the bodies of farmers caught unawares by cultist arrows lying in the fields that they tended diligently day in and day out. And the cries get more and more desperate from the village itself. As you arrive at the periphery of the town square, just going to activate this. You see that at least 3 of the buildings in the town square are already on fire. There are sounds of desperate battles between some of the defenders of Broadfen, just civilians desperately trying to fight against these draconic worshipping cultists. And you see them kind of cloistered around the stables in the northwest, outside the Featherbed Inn to the south, and you can hear more battle. It sounds like it's coming from the shrine to the southeast. But as you stand between the flaming cobblers and butchers, ahead you see more like a group of cultists have noticed your arrival and have turned to look at you, drawing axes and sort of like large, vicious-looking weapons, whilst other cultists notch flaming arrows into their bows and seemingly are preparing to fire upon other buildings to set them alight as well. But yes, for the 5 of you, please array yourselves within this little deployment zone. And Ilwith will follow up behind. Oh, Lacerius is off.
Serious, you're out with your deployment zone.
Yeah.
He's deploying himself.
Let me at him.
Okay, are we all happy with where we are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, as you see these kind of cultists turn to regard you, Matt, as our resident tactician, please, if you'd be so kind.
Yeah. Is it a D10?
A D10.
I'd forgotten this was my job. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
That good? I've forgotten if that's good.
That is good.
Okay.
That is very good. Right, so let's begin the encounter. So it's the player's turn first. So let me set. So I've got 6 malice. I should point out that we all leveled up at the end of the last session, so everyone is level 2. It does mean I've reset the victories, so you're all starting on like 0 victories, and therefore 0 resource. With that in mind, who wants, between the 5 of you, who wants to go first?
Me.
Go, Jimmy, go. You gain 1 drama.
Or do I?
How much
feels
drama?
I've got a
How
new
much-
feature. I've got a new feature that involves my first roll, and it auto-rolled it, so I didn't get to do it.
Oh, what's the... what's the
No, I don't want to
feature?
do it anymore because I know it's a 1. So
Oh. Okay. What's the feature? Is it allow me to introduce?
I appeal to the muses, so I basically like appeal to the universe,
Yes.
and depending on what I roll, the universe gives back. But
I
if I only
see.
roll a 1, I get an additional drama, but you get an extra 1d3 of malice.
Oh, I see. Are you sure you don't want to?
But you know, you auto rolled for me, so.
Sure. Okay. Well, Jimmy, it is your turn.
It is my turn. So Jimmy pushes out in front, and he says, "Well, my fiery friends, let me introduce my fellow travelers. We're going to kick your asses. We've got the big boy over here. We've got Lacerius. Look at the size of him. Why would you even want to fight us? He's massive. He's got our little friend. We've got Ortho. Look at him now, because you probably won't see him again for like 5 rounds, because he's just going to disappear. We got Gideon. He's, I haven't seen him smile yet, so, that's something to think about. And we've got lovely Portia around here. She looks sweet, but I've seen her put ghosts up people's nostrils, so I'd be careful. Now I've introduced everyone. All of you can shift your speed up by 1.
Thank you.
You can shift up to your speed.
Shift up to their speed, so you can move around as much as you like right now.
Everyone, so let me let you all move freely. Okay, so everyone can move freely now. Everyone can move up to their speed for free.
Oh, nice. So I'm gonna go.
Oh, there's lots of them there.
Oh shit!
I didn't see them.
There's a few more than I'd anticipated.
Probably get there, actually, can't I? Yeah. Oh yeah. Hello.
Carl has pointed out that you missed the opportunity to declare that they are fired.
Yeah, they're all fired. And also for Dan's knowledge, all ability rolls made against us have a double bane.
On turn 1. Okay, cool.
On turn 1.
And surprise enemies are no longer
surprise enemies are no longer surprised because I've shouted at everyone, going, "Hello, look at me! Look how wonderful I am!"
Okay, so that was your main action. Have you got a maneuver? Are you
That's
doing
not my
any
main
routines?
Do that.
As when you take first turn, you can use a main action to introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. I thought that was just... So, yeah, I will do... Can I do... action? I better start a routine. Do I want to dance? Or do I want to...
Tail's on fire. You're just like, la da da.
Are we all quite close to me within an aura of 5? Yeah, I'm going to start Ballad of the Beast.
Uh-huh.
So everyone in an aura of 5 of me You start your turn with a surge. So everyone gets a surge.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
Thanks very much.
do that when you can. So that's that one, which is my thing, and then I get to do a maneuver, don't I? Maneuver. Make sure I haven't got a new one. Oh, all my maneuvers.
Under your...
Oh, yes, of course. I've got power chord, but I can't really do that. Never mind. I think that is my...
That's it?
That's it. That is all of
Okay.
my things.
So which of your routines is it you're doing?
Ballad of the Beast,
You're doing Ballad
which
of the
gives
Beast.
everyone within 5 of me a surge. So everyone gets to start with
extra
surge.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, so that's in chat. Amazing. So as Jimmy introduces everyone and lets you all shift up, I will activate the green squad. So these cultists, like, as they charge forward, like screaming as they go, there's a unifying for Bagnot as they rush forward, and him as well. So we've got one who, tell you what, move that one in there. So Gideon, you're unfortunately going to take 2 attacks at a double bane from 2 of them, and that is 2 damage and 2 damage.
Okay, thank you.
And you are pushed 1 into Lacerius, so both you and Lacerius will take an additional point of damage, and then the second one kind of pushes you diagonally backwards towards the building just behind you. The next the third of the axe wielding loons is going to rush at Lacerius and swings his axe.
Mm-hmm.
The Vanthurian! Did I roll? I did roll. 4 damage. Twice
Can
roll.
I ask?
Yes.
I have a new ability that may affect this, but I need to ask specifically what it means.
Yes.
Let me find it. Where's my features?
As an aside, sorry, Gideon and Lacerius, if you've deducted that hit point for bumping into each other, gain it back, because Gideon, you've got enough stability that you ignore the push.
Oh, I liked the idea that Lacerius is so hench that even just like knocking into him,
Just force. Rushing against him is just...
it's so muscular.
Oh, he's so ripped.
My feeble elf bones can't take it.
Sorry, Georgia, you were saying?
So I feel like this probably doesn't count, but I need to ask just in case, because I feel
Yes.
like he's going to be hit several times today.
Yes.
I have resist the unnatural.
Yes.
My instinctive resilience protects me from injuries beyond the routine. Whenever you take damage that isn't untyped, you can use a triggered action to take half the damage.
So that
and I have to ask, what isn't untyped?
So if it doesn't specify fire, lightning, corruption, yeah. So I think it's basically like anything that isn't physical damage.
Okay, so I've got to get someone to mind damage me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just stand in front of the mage. The enemy mage. Yes, 4 damage. What's your stability? It is 2. Okay, so you do get pushed back 1, so he's going to push you back that way. And then the last one's going to attack the mouthy guy with the double bane. Jimmy, you take 2 damage.
2 damage.
And you are pushed back 1 because your stability is 0. Boom! Okay, so yeah, they charge in. You notice one of them is kind of lingering behind a little bit, just kind of watching to see how that unfurls. But I will pass over. Who wants to go next?
Can I've got a few things I might be able to use if I have enough wrath. Can I ask how much wrath I have?
0 right now.
But I should
start your turn. You'll get.
Or
do we get?
I get
What
them
about
based
our victories,
on,
though?
Yeah, I get them based on victories.
We should start with our
Victories
victories.
are 0.
Okay.
You still get some at the start of your turn, regardless.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you leveled up, the victories
We've
go back
got
to
loads
0.
of people. We killed loads of people.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you
that's
leveled
before we leveled up.
No.
I believe you gain 2. Yeah, you gain 2 wrath per turn, Georgia.
Okay. Do not worry about me. I can't use anything until a couple of turns to go. So.
Okay.
Gideon?
Does anyone mind if I went then?
Yeah, go.
I'd quite like to put a mark on somebody. Thank you. Cool. Well, yeah. First order of business is going to be to mark one of. I've got sport for choice, right? Let's go for this chap here.
Which one? Sorry, this top one.
Yeah, the one closest to.
Okay, yeah.
There. Okay.
So the optimistic. He's feeling optimistic. This spine cleaver.
Yes, for now. So everyone gets an edge if they attack him. That's of interest.
Okay. So targeted.
And I'm probably just gonna
Drop his head off.
Yeah, I've got limited focus, so for now I'll just do a basic attack on him, I think.
You can surge as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, what would that do? Is that just extra damage?
2 extra damage if you use that.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so 9 damage.
Yes, I will also spend one of my focus, I think, to make it 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay, so Matt, describe to me what happens as you cut down 2 of the cultists in front of you.
Cut down 2?
Mm.
Wow, okay. Yeah, gosh, I wasn't expecting that.
Gosh, I'm so powerful. Oh my goodness.
I think he's just like swept his sword out of his sheath and just sort of taken their heads off with one blow and then sort of returned it to the sheath.
Amazing. Okay, yeah, so 13 damage. It would seem that these are minions, so that does 13 damage to the group. Have you got any... Oh, so you've done your maneuver. Do you want to free move your mark onto someone else?
Yes, please. I'd like to mark this guy here next to Ilworth.
Cool. The one next to this Majani cultist looks suitably shaken, resolve shaken, and appears to be winded. So scared he's winded. Right, I will...
No, you won't.
Oh!
Hesitation.
No, you won't.
Hesitation is a weakness.
Oh.
Yeah, my turn. I'm going to do a little bit of teleportation. So
Yes.
Black Ash teleports. Just going to click on that. So, oh no, I spent. How much insight did you just give me?
2.
How much? 2. That's right. I can spend 1. There we go. I'm going to teleport. How many teleportation squares am I doing? 5 squares. I'm going to teleport to this chap who was next to a load of cultists and now no longer are.
Mm-hmm.
Just bamp over here. So that's 3 squares. So somebody just bamps from one corner to another corner.
Mm-hmm.
If you have so for hide.
Yeah.
Cool. Which
Even
I
if
can
you are
remember.
observed, so...
Cool. Roll hide.
So let's call it agility. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Yes.
So I have successfully hidden.
Yes.
Fantastic. So successfully hiding. If you successfully hide, you gain 1 surge. So I've got another surge. Woohoo! Thank you very much. Right, 2 surges. No, not 22. I'm rich. Rich with surges.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And I'm going to now use I work better alone and stab this cultist next to me.
Okay.
Because I'm hidden, I gain an edge. So, gonna roll.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice. So yeah, so this little chappy next to me gets 9 damage. I can add surge to that as well.
Yeah, surge it.
So apply the damage. I don't know how to add a surge, unfortunately.
That's fine. How many surges are you using?
Let's do 1. I'm feeling like
I think you're applying the damage to yourself, Theo.
That's really funny. That's so incredible. I don't want.
I just see your health bar just go down.
I'm like, no,
just said don't stab yourself.
No, also no.
Comes out of the black hand.
I'm going live.
Anyway. Oh no, wait, that's me.
Ow. Right, okay. Well, I applied 9 damage to the chap, but also because first time using a shadow, because I now have this new ability called Burning Ash, he also takes 2 fire damage from me as the teleportation now can set him.
Literally burns him.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so that happens. Good. And then as that happens, because I've still got movement left, I'm going to get away. So we're going to move. I've still got a little bit. So
because your teleport was a new. Yes.
I can disengage.
Theo's cracked the system.
I haven't. I just really want to get away from him. So that's 3 disengage, and I think I technically have 3 spaces on my teleport left. So I think I can use those. So we're gonna try and get over here. I'm just gonna be here.
Okay.
Cool.
Bamf. In which case, as you reappear in front of this burning butcher's, you the heat is oppressive, and it seems that the only way that these buildings could be extinguished is perhaps through pails of water from the well in the center of the town square. But you recognize that these buildings, whilst they burn brightly, they will eventually collapse. And anyone inside them, when they do, is likely not going to survive. As Ortho teleports out, I'm going to activate the archers to the south, and they collectively they knock these flaming arrows, and then with a flurry, a four note flurry of arrows, they lands the shots into the shrine, and the shrine ignites. And the shrine is now on fire as well. And they then begin to move to scope out the next building. As we pass back to you guys, who wants to go next, Lacerius or Portia?
I'll go next.
Go, Lacerius, go.
So I will need to judge someone who is. I've lost sight of the one that was being judged by Gideon.
This one is now marked.
That one, cool. I shall I shall judge the one next to him. Then I'll judge the proud.
Judging the proud. Okay. Let's give weakened. There we go.
So I have Paragon Judgment benefit now. First time on a turn that I use Judgment, I can vertically pull the judge creature up to a number of squares equal to twice my presence score.
Okay.
So judge them with your eyes, and they just get drawn to you.
Yep. Yep. And my presence score, I believe, is 3. Let me check. That was my stats. Yeah, it's 2, so he gets one square towards me.
Okay. Pull towards you.
That's how you keep Ortho so close. You just constantly judging him.
Swear it.
Supposed to run away.
While I'm adjacent to a creature, my allies gain the benefits of flanking against that creature. So is that while I'm in front of?
Say again, sorry.
So while I'm adjacent to a creature, my allies gain the benefit as if they're flanking it.
Okay, so that means if anyone attacks this proud cult spine cleaver, they'll get an edge.
Cool, nice.
You still got a main if you want to clobber him.
Yes, I'm going to clobber him. I'm just trying to, because I wasn't here last session. I'm trying to remember what I've learned, what I've gained the ability to do. I am going to.
Your allies will save you. Will knock the scared spine cleaver into a burning building.
Yeah, I was just thinking it's a good one.
Okay.
There we
go. Okay, so I was going to say with an edge, but you didn't need it. 13 damage.
Lacey is pissed.
Okay, right. So
Lords are being damage. Broken.
The scared cultist that's been marked by Gideon slams into this burning building and will therefore take. So how far? So you pushed him 1 into a solid, so that's 2, and then the building's on fire, so another 2, so 4. So it's like 17 damage in total. Lacerius, talk me through what happens to these 2 schmucks.
So they're both getting thrown back, is that correct?
Well, the one immediately in front of you may not be moving very far, but the other one has just been fired fired away from ground zero kind of thing.
I mean, yeah, he's gone. He's crisped. I think it's the usual attack. Lacerius grabs his spear. I think he kind of spins it a little bit and he just slams it into the ground, and the force of it just pushes them back into the ground.
Right, let's just have the blood stains for effect. Okay, so yeah, these heretics are crushed under your blow. Do you want to move?
Yes, I think I will move towards. I will head in the direction of sort of between. I think that's still between the 2 burning buildings.
Okay. Yeah. Next to this, what appears to be very, very wounded Ace of our man.
Just sees me striding through the flames.
Yeah. I just need to stand next to him, looking at him,
judging him.
Hi.
I will then activate with the yellows as they see you, the 5 or the 6 of you, kind of breaching the town square. They begin a desperate sort of run towards you to try and stop you from getting any closer. Is this a charge attack? It is not. So they're just gonna run. Yes, run in your directions. As they're kind of going towards the largest form in the square, which is currently Lacerius. Author, you notice that there is a goblin that kind of loiters behind, a goblin cultist, and this cultist spies you and goes to intercept you instead.
Okay.
So these guys are going to sort of basically double run to get within range of you all. So there. This other goblin runs towards you, goes to sort of pulls an arm back and then kind of jinks at the last moment, hoping that will do something. Double bane because Jimmy introduced you all. You take 4 damage.
Nice.
As you manage to see through the jink and not let it strike anything too disastrous.
That was painful.
And as the goblin sort of stabs you and then sorry, not a goblin, it's a sprite, beg your pardon, like a little orange sprite. As this sprite stabs you and then sort of kicks away from you, he yells, "Glory to Empyrium!" I will pass over to
sprites sound.
Huh?
That's not how sprites sound.
So what this one sounds like? He's a 40 a day lad. Passing over to Portia.
I think Portia is first going to check. Are there like any? Can she see people in the burning building next to her? Like, is anyone trying to get out of like the window? Anything obvious?
Give me. I'll let you do a free intuition.
Thank you.
And yeah, I'm sure search. You can add that on as a skill.
Which one?
Search.
Search.
Perfect. Tier 2.
Tier 2. I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
There is someone. Someone. Yeah, they appear to be trapped behind. Like you can see through a window into a burning room. The door is blocked. But they're just sort of like cowering in amongst the rubble, basically.
Cool. Can I see clearly not to use Mind Spike to break whatever is blocking the door so they can get out?
Is Mind Spike creature only? It's
I think it might be creature only.
Kinetic grip, you could.
There we go.
Magneto it away.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. In which case, I will say, because I mean, the worst you can roll is slide 4. So let's just say you're able, like even 4 will be enough. So seeing this sort of like burning ceiling, like ceiling beam, blocking the way, you're able to kind of grab it and slide it away. And as the civilian sort of like runs out, thank you, they shout. I'm gonna reward everyone. Well, I'm gonna reset the hero tokens and then give you a 7th hero token.
Ooh, nice one.
So that would have been your main action.
Yes, I'm gonna move. Maneuver? I am gonna move in between here, I think. So I like having some kind of. Oh, that's a lot of. Okay, can't do anything about that at the moment, so we're just going to use remote assistance.
Mm-hmm.
Putting it in there. For funsies. And I think I'm going to put that on. Who is the biggest problem? You know what? This guy. Right in front of Lazarius.
Okay. I'll put a weakened on that guy. So yeah, it's another group of axe-wielding cultists that are just like charged in towards Lazarius.
Yeah. And that's it.
Okay, amazing. Right, let's go to... we're going to go to another group of archers, and they are going to notch arrows and in a destructive flurry, the building south of the blacksmith catches fire as they pummel it with flaming arrows. I think Ortho. Well, who would notice? Who's got an intuition of at least, besides Portia, who's got an intuition of either 2 or 1 with the search skill, like, or a notice skill or anything similar?
I have. I don't have the search skill. I do have like alertness.
Alertness, okay.
And I have 1+1 intuitions. That way.
Perfect.
I have +1 search and alertness as well.
Okay, cool. So, Lazarius. Gideon's on -1, definitely not.
Jimmy's on
-1, definitely not. Okay, so in which case, Ortho, Lazarius, and Portia, you notice that as you sort of like see these arrows fly up to ignite the next building, there is one figure in amongst them that doesn't have a bow, and is just sort of like seemingly directing them. But yeah, as they do their bit, they sort of like turn and notice that you guys are on approach, so they begin moving to intercept you. That is all of the groups, so let me just roll a quick d10. So the defenders of Broadfen are gonna start throwing hands first. So they're going to do... It's going to be carnage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably should have done a better system than this. 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay. So the four defenders to the south cut through 3 of the cultists.
Nice.
Leaving one on damaging the last one. I think I'm just gonna what's best to do this? D4. Yeah, I'm just doing that's gonna be much easier. The next group outside the Featherbed Inn do a total of 10 damage and cut down 2 of the cultists. The 4 up by the stables do 11 damage, so they cut down 2 of the cultists, leave 1 slightly wounded, and in retaliation, they're going to take. So 2 of the defenders are cut down in the top, outside the Featherbed Inn. 2 are cut down by the cultists in their death throes, and lastly by the now burning shrine. 11. So 2 of the defenders there. Okay. And lastly, Ilwith. She is going to... So you're judging someone, aren't you? She's going to shoot the one that's judged.
Oh, the judgment is dead.
I think the judgment's dead.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
This guy's marked at the bottom, Dan.
That one's marked. Okay, she's going to shoot at the marked one. So that gives her an edge.
Yeah, that's right.
Which... That's not what I thought it was. That's better. Right. With an edge. What's that? 7 damage? Okay. Lacerius, the ace of our man in front of you, sort of like sizing you up. You watch as this arrow flies past, you hear an arrow whip out, Portia, it kind of whizzes past your ear, and it thunks directly into the chest of this cultist. And he staggers, and you watch as sort of like the other cultists around him kind of clear out a little bit as this kind of axe-wielding heretic kind of falls to one knee, clutching this arrow that's piercing his sternum. That is end of turn. Has anyone got anything special for end of turn before I move on?
Nope.
Okay. In which case, as he drops to one knee, you hear this deafening bellow coming from the northwest corner of the town square. And through the smoke and haze, riding on the back of what appears to be a blood-chilling ogre, Bargnot enters the battle, axe in hand, ready to bolster her cultists. And the ogre roars as its gaping maw, almost the width of its torso, opens up, revealing multiple rows of spear-length spear tip length teeth. This long, kind of gnarled tongue whipping out, almost like a frog's. And as it sort of like yomps into the battlefield, it releases a bellow, and its presence seems to embolden the cultists, and as they let out a cry of defiance, Lacerius, you watch as the axe-wielding loon in front of you looks up with a slight smile out of his, like, spreading across his face as blood trickles from the corner of his mouth. Ortho, you and the goblin assassin that you're fighting, momentarily distracted by the ogre that's arrived on the scene, you turn to look, and the assassin, like, this goblin's eyes open wide as he looks to you, and he grins wildly. And the figure amongst the archers that isn't holding a bow, the three of them, almost in unison, reach for something in their pouches and produce what appear to be vials of metallic liquid. And as they crush them in their hands, you watch as the liquid, like, mixes with their blood, and they begin like roaring in pain. The Awe-inspire in front of you, Ortho, you watch as sort of like the hood falls away from his head, and his hair begins to sort of like blaze backwards as if he's caught in some sort of strong wind. But then you watch as this Awe-inspire's bone white hair begins turning black, as this sort of like shadowy darkness begins spreading across his skin. The Majani amongst the cultists begins rising up, as her arms and limbs start twisting in, she begins kind of levitating over the ground, and the Asavar in front of you, Lacerius, begins growing to an unnatural size. His top half above the waist begins swelling and kind of almost inflating, and you see these almost veins with this silvery glow begin arcing down his hand up into his torso, and he becomes this hulking monstrosity.
Stop that.
And as these three warriors, seemingly empowered by the same metallic liquid you saw in the Delian tomb, I'm going to pass over to you guys. Who's going first?
If I was to go, I could let most of you attack on my turn. Well, maybe not Jimmy if you don't have a ranged attack. Can't remember
but Jimmy.
Sorry, Jimmy. Everyone else should be able to. Portia, you've got a ranged attack, haven't you?
Yep.
Okay, so the rest of us could go if everyone's happy with that. Okay, so Gideon would just shout something like, "We're getting bogged down. We need to get through them. Bring them down," or something like that. And he's going to use now, which is very cool. So yeah, basically Ortho, Lacerius, and Portia can all make a free strike.
Oh, thank you.
And if you attack the blooded warrior, then I'm guessing my mark's still in play?
Yes.
So you get an edge if you attack him. That's your call, obviously.
I'm right because my attack is ranged, and obviously I'm right next to the sprite. Can I use my range attack on Majani? It's within range, but I just wanted to check that's
If you do a ranged attack in melee, you get a bane, but you could just do a melee. Can you do a melee?
It's saying
it's just a free strike.
Free strike.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
What happens if you roll a critical on this particular attack?
Oh, you rolled a crit. I get.
Or you immediately get a free main action.
Nice.
After the fact. Just an aside, while you're rolling those dice, let me just pop that into chat, just so you can see the cultists that have just emerged.
Sorry, just checking. What does a crit look like in Draw Steel?
A 19 or a 20 on the dice.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
Okay, so what have we? So Gideon's shouted now, and we've got 6 damage from Lacerius. Who are you attacking, Lacerius?
Oh, the one judged. Not judged. What Gideon's equivalent of judge?
Marked. So the blooded warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's also the one right in front of me. I suppose I'd have to kind of lean back to give him a ranged, but
just elbow on the side of the head.
Well, so I'm guessing you use your melee.
Yeah, I can redo it for a melee. Then that's probably
no, that's fine. That's fine. So you would have got edge because it was marked, so that would actually be an 18. So tier 3 is 7, 11, 13 damage. Okay. So 13 damage from Lacerius. Mind Spike is who were you attacking, Portia?
The Blood Warrior.
Okay, so that is 8 damage. Cool. And Ortho, you're attacking the.
I'm attacking the assassin in front of me. Yeah.
Okay. In which case, between Lacerius and Portia, as this Asavar, this green-haired Asavar, for all intents and purposes, like Hulk bursts out of his tunic and just kind of swells to become Lacerius's size. Talk me through what you two do to him.
I mean,
nope, right off the gate. Nope.
I think Portia will shout out to Lacerius like, let me hold him, and basically spiking a ghostly spike into the brain and just hold him in place for Lacerius to finish him.
I think, and Lacerius just rams his spear right through him. So it's like spike through the brain, a spike through the chest.
Okay. And as you do that, say the blood that spurts out, you can see is flecked with this kind of metallic liquid that you saw him sort of like crush into his palm. But then as this Asavar kind of collapses on the floor, you watch as the body withers and sort of like becomes this almost as if this metallic liquid is kind of melting his insides. He just becomes this sack of saggy, baggy skin. Mm-hmm. And Ortho, you've done 8 damage to the assassin in front of you. So yeah, as this sprite sort of like leaps up into the air towards you, you manage to catch him. Anything else, Lacerius? No, sorry, not Lacerius. Gideon.
Yes, please. So that was my maneuver. So
that was your maneuver.
Yeah, it's just a little maneuver.
I'll use my free action to transfer the mark over to this demented cult mind cleaver in front of me, and then I'm gonna use the distraction of the blooded guy being eviscerated to slam him in the face with the pommel of my sword.
Okay.
And it'll be an edge because he's marked by me. Okay, 10 damage.
10 damage, okay. Talk me through what happens as you cut down this demented spine cleaver, and what happens to the insecure one stood next to him.
Yeah, so I imagine Lacerius and Portia have just like impaled in their various ways this massive guy, and then I've sort of run up next to him, yanked the body off Lacerius's spear and kind of shoved it at them.
Okay.
And that sort of distracted them enough that I'm able to follow up and cut their heads off.
Amazing. Okay. And is that it for your turn?
And I'll just put the mark on that guy.
Okay, no worries. So that one is now targeted. Perfect.
That guy
Yes.
already has assistance on him, so you're already getting an edge if you attack him.
So a double edge means that it automatically goes up a tier, right?
Yeah. So you're guaranteed to do extra damage.
That's cool.
Okay. I will. Is that it? Is that turn for Gideon?
That's me. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Well, Bar.
Sorry.
Finish up that little guy.
So yeah, I'm gonna do as you'd expect me to do. I'm going to use for my main action in this circumstance fade, so I can take a stab and then I can shift. So I'm going to do that with the bloodied assassin in front of me. So let's do that fade. I'm not going to add anything to this. I'll add a surge, I think, for damage wise. So tier 2, not too bad. That's 8 damage, and I'd like to add my surge as well, please. So I should have no surges now.
So 10 damage total.
Yes, with a surge on top.
Ortho, what have you just done to this sprite?
So I feel like the sprite is like, in my head, it feels very like Indiana Jones watching someone display this massive amount of power and then they're shooting them very simply with a gun. It feels a bit like that, where Ortho's just like watching the sprite just go Super Saiyan on him. And he's just like, what are you having to do that for? Just tap me with a dagger, look, and then he just like goes out, the dagger just goes out, and just goes through this sprite's head. He's like through his eye. Okay. It's like, just be normal. Why can't you just be normal? For God's sake, I hate this place. Just need to get out of here. Like,
in which case, as you like stab this sprite in the head, as you pull the blade back, you watch as like what. I can only imagine there's a bit of a oh no, because you know it's going to be horrendous when you retrieve this blade from this poor sprite's skull. But as you pull the blade back, no blood spurts out at you, and instead, from the dagger-sized incision on his forehead, the skin seemingly begins to turn into this metallic silver until the sprite just sort of like seizes up and then boom, lands on his back like a statue.
What?
Dead.
Very good. Okay. In that regard, then, I think he can shift. So what was that, tier 2? Let me just check how far I can move.
2 squares.
I can shift up to 2 squares. So yeah, so I'm just gonna move here, just so I can get here for a second. What am I dealing with? I don't want to get much closer to them over there, so I'm going to use my Black Ash teleport to move 5 squares. Where am I going to move to? Here is the big question. I can still actually move, so I might okay, so I'm going to move towards the well.
Okay.
Because I have a move of 7, so I'm going to move towards the well, get nice and close, as though I'm going to run at them, and then suddenly poof, I'm just going to teleport away. So I'm going to use the teleport, Black Ash teleport, 5 squares, just so I can get behind the well.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to be here. Sorry, whoops! I'm hidden. I'm hidden.
I've got
there
you.
There I am. So I'm just hiding behind the well.
There you go. Cool.
Thank you. And can I just roll hide to see if I'm
roll hide? Yeah, absolutely. Arguably, no one's really looking your direction, so definitely.
Nice. Okay. Boop.
That's a spicy roll.
That's a 21. So yeah, I'm hidden for now. I'm hiding behind the well. I'm bamfing out.
No one knows where you are. Okay. Right, so you have teleported. Very, very good. I will take over with
Before you do, can you put that cultist back where he was?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
There we go. I will take over with those with the red group, and seeing you kind of breaching into the town square. Two of the archers are gonna shoot at Gideon. There's no Banes anymore, is there? So 1, 2. That is 5 damage and 4 damage, so 9 damage in total, Gideon. And the other is going to take a shot at Lacerius. Easy to see. One of them is normal shot. The other has a Bane because you're in front on the other side of that goblin. So 6 damage into Lacerius. And then they they move up to kind of get better sights on their shots. The Majani that's floating and twitching, her arms, her limbs kind of bent at unnatural angles. She will seeing she sees Lacerius fighting the 2 axe wielders, and also she sees the Venator, Gideon, rushing forward. So she's going to spend an additional malice, and her hands twist up, and these silver tendrils begin emerging from the charred kind of puncture marks on her palm, and they form this rune that she then fires off in your direction. The 2 of you suddenly, if your intuitions are less than 1, which is both of you. No, Lacerius, you're fine. Gideon, you are knocked to the ground as this rune kind of appears over you and then stretches down across you like a net. And you're now prone. That is it for the archers. Who's going next?
I'll go.
So just real quick, I saw a feedback loop from Portia.
Yeah, I didn't actually meant to press that, sorry.
Oh, okay, fair. Right, Jimmy going?
I'll go.
Sorry, is that 16 damage as well?
No, that was a 16 roll to make you prone.
Oh, okay,
yes.
Great.
Yes. You're not that prone.
Hey, carry on, Jimmy.
That was oh god, I'm dead. Heal. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here. I'll come between my buds. A little Gideon Lacerius sandwich. That's what we all wanted. Gonna move forward. I'm gonna start a new performance.
Yes.
I will start playing Thunder Mother. Thunder Mother. I'm gonna start playing. Just really obnoxiously, he's gonna start playing it between Lacerius and Gideon while Gideon's prone on the floor.
Yeah.
Just open the floor, grinding on your knees,
let me put it in the chat what Thunder Mother is. For those that don't know.
Beautiful.
Features, where are you, Thunder Mother? So good, I can't find it. there is. So, at the end of each combat round, where this performance is active, I make a power roll, and lightning damage does things. So that's end of the combat round.
That roll. Click it. If you click it in again, it should roll it for you.
Well, I think it goes at the end of my go, but
oh, sorry. At the end of each combat round. Right, so yes. Okay, so at the end of a combat round, let me know, and then we'll do the Thunder Mother.
The Thunder Mother. So that's a routine, so that just goes on in the background. For my maneuver, I'm going to... Where is he? Power chord for my maneuver, which you love my power chord. So I'm going to power chord. Where are you? There it is.
Yeah, why is it not rolling? That's weird. Are you clicking the icon?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me. Do you have a bane on any of the an edge on?
I
any
think
of
it's
these?
because my macros have gone a bit funny.
You've got a bane on. You've got an edge on one of them.
On one of them.
You've got a double edge on one of them, actually, because no one's attacked the one that.
Let me see if I can. Let's try again and see if I can roll it. So I think it's because my thingies are being a bit weirdy. So I got a double.
If you roll it with double edge, and then we'll look at the numbers and then apply. So you've rolled a 15. So one is tier 3 and the other is tier 2.
Okay.
So the tier 3 is the one immediately in front of you, the little goblin, the resentful goblin.
The little resentful goblin. I'm going to push him.
Back 3.
Back 3.
Well, back 2 and then into a burning building.
Back 2 into the burning building.
Okay, cool. And the other one?
Into a burning building.
Into a burning building. Okay, very good. So, resentful goblin. You had one. Hang on. He was there. So 1, 2, 3. So 2 damage for hitting the wall. Another 2 damage because the wall's on fire. This one was here. So 1, 2. So that's 3 damage for the wall, and it's also on fire. So that's 9 damage as you power chord these 2 away. The resentful one, you slam through a burning timber which collapses, and that goblin perishes. The Lorivar man who crashes into the burning building is set on fire, but for better or worse, is not yet dead.
Oh, that's a shame.
He's just flailing and screaming. Anything else, Jimmy?
Yeah, I mean, that was just my... let me do my main action.
Oh, you've not got any surges left, okay. Unless you want to spend a hero token to get 2 surges and then spend one of the surges?
Oh, yeah, might as well. Let's just surge him.
Sure.
Let's get him surged.
Okay, so 1 token gone. We're down to 6. So if you add 1 surgeon to your thing, if we spend 1 on this spine cleaver, you do an extra 2 damage. The flailing and screaming continues until he collapses dead.
Good.
Very good.
Very good.
And yeah, one surge on your character sheet under your drama. Anything else, Jimmy?
Have I got anyone within a range of 5 of me?
No.
No.
Yes. There's this Ignan Sprite Archer.
Oh, he can get it then.
He can strike with lightning.
No. I haven't done my main action yet. But I only have 1 main action.
You haven't, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Mike. This just kicked me out. Wait a second.
What ability was it you were going to do?
It is witty banter. I can witty banter, which is a signature ability, which would do range 5.
Yeah.
And it's psychic damage.
Are you happy for me to roll it for you?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Do you want to spend drama to help to let a chosen ally regain spend a recovery?
Yes, please.
Gideon.
Yes, I'm looking at Gideon as well.
Okay. Wow. Gideon, you get to spend a recovery.
I'd love to. Thank you very much.
And this calm Colt sniper takes 6 psychic damage. What's the sick burn that you deliver onto this Colt sniper?
Sick burn. just looking at him.
Itself argued, doesn't
it? Just that, I don't like his clothes. Nerd.
Okay, well that one's dead. And then one of the other snipers, having just seen you shout his friend to death, then bugs out.
Yeah. Wow.
Just flees the battle. Amazing. Is that Jimmy's turn?
That's Jimmy's turn.
Could I just mark the glowing curse spitter, please?
Yes, absolutely.
Sorry, if there's a way I can do it myself, I'm happy to. I'll just...
That's fine. It's fine. Okay, so let me just do... So she's gone. And the others haven't. Cool, right. So I'm going to activate the archers, the other archers, the blues. They see you coming, and they're going to probably going to come to intercept. They fan out a little bit. So yeah, they rush up.
Sorry. With witty banter, one ally within 10 squares of me can end an effect that's on them. Does prone an effect?
It is currently an effect that would last until the end of Gideon's next turn. So yes, Gideon, we can remove that prone from you.
Alright, great.
He just shouting nerd at that thing brought you back to life. He brought you straight up on your feet.
You know what? He's right. Nerds do deserve to die. I should go.
Amazing. Okay, in which case, yeah, these archers, we're just gonna go two into Gideon, and then one into
stand
the
up
other
and
two.
immediately get peppered by arrows.
So
cover, Jimmy.
8 damage into Gideon. This is into Jimmy. 2 damage into Jimmy, and
I'm fine.
4 damage into Lacerius as they pepper you with arrows. And then I pass over to Portia or Lacerius.
Can I go just one?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that there. I would prefer to go last in the turns if that's okay for a while.
Okay.
Of course.
Go, Lacerius, go.
I believe I now have enough wrath with this to
I've got 7 wrath. Oh my goodness.
He's a wrathful man.
To do Blessing of the Faithful.
Okay.
Which I believe targets self and each ally in the area.
Okay, so everyone within 3 of you.
Yes.
Not Ortho, he's hiding Manuel.
Oh yeah.
You always end up on the opposite side of the map to us. We're all hanging out on one side of the
I'm supposed to work alone. That's what it says I'm supposed to do.
No blessing for Ortho. He doesn't get a blessing of
I'm
the
just going to point out, Ortho rolled so high on the hide check, I forgot he was even there when I moved those archers.
I didn't know where he was on the map. I was like, probably here, bro.
He's fighting so well. He's making very tactful decisions.
Okay, Blessings of the Faithful. So yeah, basically everyone. I mean, Ortho's clearly done a runner in amidst the confusion of the battle. But to the end at the end of each of your turns. Holy moly!
You get a
okay.
surge.
So everyone gets a surge at the end of their turns. Okay. Bear that in mind.
And every single turn until either I die or the battle
Yes.
ends.
Sure,
So is that Mysterious' turns or our turns?
the end of your respective turns.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
So you can just keep building those surges.
Yeah. Okay, so that's your maneuver. What's
Yes.
your move or main?
I will judge. I will judge another individual. Who should I judge? I will judge.
The judge is a.
Oh,
if
it's
you
a.
judge, you won't be able to main.
Yes.
Because that's also a maneuver.
But if I judge, I can drag this blooded
Yes.
curse spitter towards us.
Yes. Okay, so you judging the curse spitter?
Yeah, I'll judge her.
Okay, so that you're using your main to do that maneuver.
Yeah, and she gets dragged towards us.
And she gets pulled 4 towards you.
I don't know if we want that, but
Get closer.
So she is. What did I use for judge?
Spitty Majani. No, we don't want a spitty Majani.
3, 4. Right across the ground towards you.
Which Sarah, what the fuck are you doing?
Just wailing like the girl from The Exorcist.
immediately regret that decision.
Okay, so yes, you've judged this curse spitter. Do you want to move?
I think whenever a creature judged by me uses the main action or is within my line of effect, I can use a free triggered action to deal 4 holy damage to them.
So if she goes to zap you, she'll take damage.
Yeah. Cool. Yes. That's all good. Sorry, I was just reading up on my wrath. Yep. I think that's good. That's it.
Okay. Very good. The yellows are out there. So after Lacerius, there's only one group left, and that is the ogre. So the ogre is going to oh boy. The ogre, so with Bargnot on its shoulders, this ogre strides forward and he's melee too. Won't spin the malice. With this like tree trunk of a club, will like swings the club, and it looks like Sauron at the start of Lord of the Rings, and this little Ignan sprite and this Wolfkin man are caught on this log, and you watch as they are just sort of like pummeled into the ground. And when this log is pulled up, like what remains of their bodies has formed this almost like U shape of blood and twisted, like broken bone, as this ogre pulverizes them. And then, as it pulls it up, the wolfkin is still attached to the log, and then you watch as it dangles the log over its mouth, and with a sickening crunch, begins eating the wolfkin. He's gone.
He's not one.
I'm so glad I'm hiding, guys. I'm so glad I'm hiding.
Yeah.
Yum, yum. You're one little dog.
Yes.
May I feedback with that? Oh no, I'm not too far away. I'm just too far away.
Too far away.
Oh.
And then it's gonna 2, 3, 4, 5. Just kind of begin yomping closer more into the square, with Bargnot on its back, and then she activates at the same time. Bargnot is going to, I think she's, she's going to. as she rides in, and this sort of like as this ogre brings her into battle, she's going to at the end of end her turn and then yell, "What are you waiting for? Attack!" And every each ally within 10 of her, which are these two, gets to make a free strike. So that's 4 bow shots, 5 bow shots. Lacerius is going to eat 2 of them. 4, 5, 10 damage. Jimmy is going to eat 1 of them.
He's gonna do it.
And
just 2.
2 damage for Jimmy, and for 6 damage for Gideon.
I definitely can feedback loop that one. The 6 damage.
Okay. 6 damage onto. Well, so who are you Well, so are you feedback looping one of the 5s?
One of the 5s.
Okay, cool. So that would be one of the red ones. Okay, so it does 2 damage. So as this ghost tears out of you and attacks this Lorivar man, takes 2 damage. Okay. That's the end of Bargnot's turn. Portia, what do you do?
Right, so a couple of things. First of all, Jimmy has moved 2 people forcefully, so I get 1 extra. Oh, that's nice. 1 extra insight. I also did roll a critical earlier, which means I get to I get to do 2 main actions this turn if I remember correctly, and we also gain a heroic token if I'm reading the rules right. Not sure about a token, to be honest with you.
The hero token is just for good behavior, primarily. But if you do a main action like immediately, so do your main action now, and then we'll start your turn in inverted commas.
Cool. So my main action is going to be I'm going to use up all of my. I should have 5 because you rolled a 3, right? Yep. I have 5 plus 1 from the force of movement. Plus I rolled a 1 last turn.
So I've got you on 4 at the moment.
Yeah, what
you haven't added the 1 from the free movement that Jimmy gave.
Oh, right. Okay, so you're up to 5 clarity.
No, don't worry about adding it because I'm going to use all 5 of them straight away.
Yes.
For... Actually, can I move first before I do that?
Not right now because this is the triggered free action from the crit earlier. So you would be
in this case, I'm just going to mind strike the blood curse spitter.
Yes.
It's nice and simple.
With an edge, because marked.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's going to be bad. So that's just 6 damage.
6 damage. Very good. The blood curse spitter begins coughing, like blood starts trickling out of her eyes and mouth.
Okie dokie. And then I'm going to actually get into my turn.
Actual turn, yes.
Yeah, move all the way here. Nothing to some counting. Yep, that's fine. And then for my main action, use Synaptic Override.
Okay, that sounds painful.
So that's...
Oh boy.
I'm using this as 3.
Ooh.
So I would like to control the Ogre Juggernaut.
Okay. The target moves up to their speed and uses their signature ability against any enemies of your choice.
So
Okay.
Yeah. I actually don't really care where it moves.
Yes.
I would like it to move back.
Well, okay. Let me say that it's got two signature moves. It's got the big log club attack that you know that if it gets the right angle would launch people.
Yes, I know.
It's also got what is effectively an ogre-sized ground pound, like belly flop.
You don't say.
Yes, I do
Okay,
say.
you could just bling.
So, technically speaking, I could just send it to belly flop on all the archers, is what you're saying.
So it's got a movement of 6, and if you do the belly flop,
I didn't
it can
catch
move
that.
another 6.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry, but my internet just lagged a little bit there.
Oh, so it's got a standard move of 6, which you can control. And then if it does the earth-breaking jump, it can move another 6 immediately before moving that building, and that's the jump.
Ooh.
So we're talking Incredible Hulk style.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
You could smash out a load of blues.
That's an option. My initial thought was, if I didn't roll that high, is to basically make it grab the bark knot on his back and smash her into the ground.
And then walk away.
Yep. But actually, walk back and then launch bark knot towards us.
Okay.
Cool.
So, what would the team prefer?
Unless you want it to grab her off its back and then baseball her
into a burning building. I'm not against that.
Bowl her into the blue archers would be quite funny to watch, to be honest.
Yeah, I think the archers could be a problem because there's quite a few of them. Let's do a belly flop.
Belly flop that set of blues, I think would be pretty good.
In which case, this premier ranger that is Bargnot, then like, what are you doing? What are you doing? She says, as the ogre starts like spinny-eyed, begins wandering over, and then it leaps into the air and earth-breaking jump. Here we go. It's everyone within 3.
Can if your hero token to roll a bit better?
If you want to spend a hero token to make me roll again. Okay, right. So we'll spend a hero token.
Big money, ogre. Big money, big money, big money.
Lots of speed. Come on.
Okay, so we're up to 6 damage. So as it this thing launches up and like Bargnot is like holding onto its back, wondering what on earth it's doing, and as it lands on the ground and the stone, the ground cracks under its weight, as it Bargnot is hurled from its back. So she's gonna be prone. And it does 6 damage to everyone within 3. So she takes 6 damage. And as it stands up, there are 4 smears of blood. One of the cultists, imprinted on the front of the ogre's torso, where it landed on him. And that you just wow, how is that allowed? Okay, yeah, Barglot is thrown from her perch. Amazing. Anything else, Portia?
Yes. Nothing big. I would like to do a remote assistance on Bargnot, actually.
On Bargnot, okay. So that's we can. Okay, amazing. Is there anything else that happens off the back of the? No, that's it. Okay, so the ogre's back.
Do I get a surge at the end of my turn?
You get a surge at the end of your turn, correct? I will.
Why am I -3? Sorry.
Did you?
I will correct that.
Okay, good. So the at the end of your turn, Bargnot would normally tell everyone to focus fire, but we've just squashed all the archers. So as she she's just been knocked off and she's on her hands and knees, and as she looks up to the 5 of you, oh wait, no, wait, not quite 5. It's Ilwith's turn. Go Ilwith, go. She's gonna run in and I think I missed her turn last time, so I'll roll twice. She's gonna shoot at the 2 remaining archers. 4 and 4. Cool. Well, I'm glad they came along. 2 arrows, 2 dead archers. You are fundamentally left alone in this square with this ogre and Bargnot.
We got the curse spitter.
And the curse spitter, of course, yes, floating in front of you. Right. We'll trigger the end of turn.
Which means they all get electrified.
So, you get to target one person, I think, with Thunder Mother.
Depends what I roll.
And you all get a surge, I believe. I think.
So everyone gets a surge.
Apart from
Ortho. Because you ran
Is
away.
at the end of your respective turns?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah. So just Portia's got a surge at the moment. But the end of rounds, I should say. Yeah, if you roll for Thunder Mother. Who is it you're targeting, by the way?
Is it range of
10?
10.
1 creature in 10.
2. I mean, only 2 lightning damage. I might as well take the cursed blood spitter.
Okay.
Yeah, you get an edge if you did that. So would that put her up to 12?
That would. Yes. So
Nice.
it's 7 damage.
7
7 damage. Okay. Livy, what does this look like?
So just rounds, just from playing Thunder Mother. Yeah, I mean he's just got his little loot, and just randomly as he hits a chord, just lightning zaps from the sky, and
maybe it's because she's hovering, she's
Yeah.
further above, closer to the cloud.
It's basically just a big beacon for lightning.
In which case, yeah, this peal of lightning arcs from the cloud, hits the horn on her forehead, and you can almost see the lightning arc across the silver that's kind of emerging, that her skin is kind of turning into, until she, you see the silver skin over, superheat for a moment before she collapses to the ground, charred. Okay, end of turn. Anyone else got anything?
No, that's
Okay. As we
Can
move,
can we now negotiate? It's not like they are winning.
as we move into the top of round 3, shall we have a quick break?
Sounds good.
Cup of tea.
Okay. Right. We're gonna disappear for 10 minutes. We will be back at about 9:30. Make sure to join us for that. If you're enjoying it, make sure to subscribe and like on YouTube, follow on Twitch, join our Discord. But yeah, we'll see you all in 10. Bye. Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome back to Explorers of Aevermoor Live. Hi, my name is Dan. This is the finale of our Draw Steel mini adventure Tales from Elsewhere on Silver Sands. We rejoin our 5 plucky heroes as they desperately, well, I say desperately, you're doing quite well. You're fighting in a desperate battle against the cultists of the Jagged Scale, led by the dragon sent heretic Bargnot. Having strode into battle on an ogre, Portia has promptly mind controlled the ogre and launched Bargnot to the ground. But we rejoin you as the battle kind of continues and moves on. So at the end of round 2, I realize there's a few more things left to do. Down here in the bottom corner, there are 2 defenders who will do a collective 4 damage, which is enough to take out this spine cleaver. Said spine cleaver, before he goes, is going to deal 4 damage back, 2 damage back, which is not enough to take out one of the defenders. So we've got 2 defenders that are now freed up, and then the defenders in front of the Featherbed Inn will roll 6 damage, which will take out one of the cultists, and the cultists in return are going to do 6 damage back, which is enough to kill the miserable Broadfen defender. Okay. And then these 2 are just gonna go about pillaging. So we rejoin the group of you at the top of turn 3. I have swollen to 19 malice. Who between the... You know what? I'm going to interrupt immediately. I'll spend some of my 19 malice. Why not?
Yeah, might as well.
Let's spend 5 of it. As Bargnot looks up to you, like over in your direction, as she begins to pick herself up, you see her snarling, and there's some, like, it seems like she's got her axe in one hand. She's kind of using that arm to lift herself off the ground, but then under her other arm, she's clutching at something that's hanging from her belt. And you notice her tug on it, and it snaps away from the leather strap that binds it to her waist. And she lifts up the helmet of Augusta Delian. And as she looks in your direction, her face turns into a snarl as she bellows at you. How can you feel that what you do is just? You are pawns of a tyrant. You who have hounded me, chased me like a dog all of my life for who I am. No, I will never forgive you for what you and your emperor have done to me. And as she holds Delian's head over her own, watch as your beloved heroes become the tool of your demise. And as she holds it up, she lifts her head back, and you watch as her maw opens, and this silvery metallic liquid begins to drip out the bottom of the head into her throat. And as it splashes across her face, she then, for all intents and purposes, slams the neck of Delian into her mouth, and she begins like suckling on the neck as she drinks this metallic blood-like liquid. And as she involuntarily flinches and like her arm spasms and the head of Delian rolls away, leaving this sort of like splatter of metallic liquid in its wake. And Bargnot falls back onto all fours. And as she looks up, you notice her vertical slit eyes turn silver. And the silver begins to expand seemingly out of her eye sockets and begin covering parts of her face, of her scales. And much like the Asavar that you fought, Lacerius Gideon, you watch as she begins to swell. And as she begins to get larger and larger,
Tell me more. How big did she get now?
She begins to grow to the point where she's rivaling the size of the ogre that's standing behind her. And then as she looks up at you, 6 tendrils of light burst from her back. These tendrils kind of wave around like ephemeral wings as she picks herself up, but then you watch this sort of like silver, almost like silver veins, the silver blood begins to move up these tendrils of bright gold light. And on some of the end of the tendrils, the silver forms into what can only be described as barbed hooks. And as she stands swollen with this power, seemingly tempered by the silver blood that she has just consumed. This is your end, she bellows. Who's taking the first turn?
Can I judge her?
Don't drag her towards us. No, Lacerius, no.
Lacerius is going first. Yeah, by all means, please drag. You may roll for drag.
I love that you're doing this from third in the queue as well. There's like 2 of us.
Gideon, she's coming towards you.
I also love that there's this group of you that are like, oh, no. And then there's Ortho.
None of us can see him. We don't know where he is.
So yes, you pop judge in the chat. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You can pull a. So is it normally you pull a 4?
So it's equal to twice my present score. So yeah, 4.
Okay. So in the same way that you pulled that cultist earlier, you pulled the Majani curse spitter towards you. As you reach out and sort of like divine, like judge, Blood Queen Bargnot with the fury of the Emperor. As you kind of summon her towards you, she lurches forward a step, and like her feet scrape across the ground, and between her large form and her stability, she's dragged 1 square.
Oh, mother, no.
Maybe too big.
And then, yeah, so she is judged, but she is slightly closer to you.
Okay. Can I ask how much wrath I have?
You have 6 wrath, by my reckoning.
Excellent. I'm trying to work out if I can arrest her. Where's my
Do it. Ready?
You can always try, Letharius.
You will have to get into melee.
Sit down, I'm heading towards her.
Okay.
I'm going in. Dad, I'm going in.
We're gonna arrest her.
She's marked, Dan, by the way, as well.
She's marked. Okay, thank you. Was there any other effects on the old Bargnot as well? I think it was just prone, wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so marked and judged. You're going in. You're arresting.
Come on, crit.
Oh, nice.
It's a crit.
Amazing. Right, so that is 19 damage.
I would like
and
to
grabbed.
Grabbed. She's been grabbed.
So 19 damage and grabbed by you.
Just
okay.
Holding onto one thigh.
Can I just say, I really want to hear Letharius say, I got you, you son of a bitch, as the thing.
I know.
Amazing. Okay,
You're nicked.
You're nicked, mate.
You're nicked, mate.
Okay, so as you swoop in, and then you kind of using your divine power, you seize Bargnot and just roars as these sort of like light tendrils coming out of the back, kind of thrash angrily at you. You've rolled a crit, so you may immediately make another main action.
That is abilities, isn't it? That's
under the abilities tab.
Yes, good. Just making sure.
That whole process was so restful for you, Letharius, that you could also spend a recovery.
Thank you so much. I needed that.
Is that as the additional main action, or is that an ability someone's got?
No, that's my focus. So I get a focus. Letharius hurts my mark target, and then I just spent it to allow the recovery. Okay,
so you gain a free recovery, and then you get another main action.
I'll just do free strike melee.
It might be pain for pain, or allies cannot save you do more damage.
Yes, I'll do pain for pain, just because that's.
Okay.
I don't want her to be thrown out of my grip, which I don't think she will, because she's large. But 5
damage if target dealt damage to you since your last turn. Okay, so no damage yet. Ooh. That is 5 damage to Bargnot. Very good. So you've moved, you've maneuvered, you've done your mains. That is turn.
Can I do a triggered action?
Yes.
Target. So, I can harmonize. So, if I can get that one up, I think that will work for this. Because it was only towards one person, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. So you're harmonizing with the.
I can't do it for the arrest because it's too high a thing.
Okay.
But
do it for the pain for pain.
I can do it for the pain for pain.
Well, so all that will let you do is choose another target. Which
so
Letharius isn't in range of.
So could Letharius not get? I can deal any damage dealt to the additional target Sonic. Can I not?
No. So if the
target,
range of 5. So Letharius can choose one additional target for the triggering ability, but that additional target would need to be within melee 1 of Letharius, so you can't attack the same person twice.
Yes, no. But it says it's sonic damage. Does that not?
Yeah, if the attack does, like the attack on the second target is sonic damage instead of whatever it normally is.
Okay.
But if you've clicked it, add 3 drama back in, or 4 drama back in.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's just where if there's multiple people, then you can splash your damage out. Okay, so that's the end of Letharius' turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to activate Mother. Bargnot, arrested such as she is going to.
I'll get her.
She shouts in. Oh wait, hang on. Where is she? Okay, as you lock her down, she roars at you, but she reaches a hand back, and there's a moment where you think it's going to come in for a swipe, but actually she then turns her head towards the ogre, and as she sort of clenches her open hand into a fist, the ogre vanishes and rematerializes behind you, Lacerius, between Lacerius and Gideon, as she teleports it in. The ogre will then take a free strike at the back of Lacerius's head for 5 damage.
Counter spell?
Have you got counter spell?
No, can I have one?
So yeah, she teleports the ogre, and the ogre bonk, hits you with the club as it lands. She then swings at you for Lacerius for 13.
It's a big old.
Is there anything funky that happens? Because she's judged. Are you going to make her take 4 damage?
I think I have.
Thing?
Yes, give me a second to juggle my bits. Where's my judgment? Where's judgment gone?
While you're doing that, feedback loop.
You feedback loop in the battle axe?
Yup.
Okay.
I mean, that's a spicy, 6 damage, sorry.
6 damage. Okay. So you do that back to Bargnot.
Yep.
Let's have a look at Wrath. No, it's not Wrath, it's Judgment, isn't it? Judging more. So it's whenever a creature uses a main action and within your line of effect, free trigger. Okay, so take 4 damage every time she does a thing. Okay, cool. Cool. Yes.
I think I might spend a focus to try and parry the big hit on Lacerius.
Okay.
So I have to spend a focus because you're a bit further away. Basically, I move to there, and the damage gets halved for that attack.
Thank you. So that was 13.
So down to 6. So gain 7 hit points.
Cool.
Question.
Answer.
Is Lacerius still arresting?
Yes.
So
still latched.
Can you do the holy damage? You do the holy damage to it. Do you deal holy damage to it? Because the effect is, if the target makes a strength against a creature by grab this way, you can spend 3 wrath to deal holy damage, then equal to your presence score.
Yeah, I don't think I have 3 wrath anymore. I think I need to wait.
Only 1 wrath at the moment.
Yeah, so I've got to wait until my next, and then I'll have enough to.
So how long is she grabbed for? I'll grab this one. I guess until she shakes the grab.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. Well, so she's swung this battle axe at you. Gideon, you've rushed in to sort of parry the blow. That's got a pushback of 2. Let me scroll up when I find it. Where is it? Push 2. Lacerius, your stability is 2. However, because she's a larger size, it becomes push 3. So you are flung back 1 square, even with Gideon helping to protect you. And at the end of her turn, as a boss, she will take 5 damage as she fundamentally breaks your grab condition, and then she stands back up to her full height in defiance of you all. Who's going next?
I mean, if someone wants to attack her at this point, I can put an edge on her, and then please murder her before she gets to our squishies. Please?
Yeah. I don't mind.
Okay, so Portia going next.
Sure.
Okay, go Portia, go. You gain 2 clarity.
Yay. Okay. So first things first, remote assistance on the queen.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Please hit her hard later.
She's got so many statuses on her.
And you know what? Mind spike on the ogre.
Mind spike on the ogre. Okay,
yeah,
very good.
It was useful. It can now die. Can I use a surge on this? No.
Yeah, surge will do extra damage.
Okay. Where do I tag that?
If you just so the surges are on your front page, on your stats page. So yeah, I can see you got 1. Jimmy's. Wait, Jimmy, Lacerius's wrath thing is still happening, right? Not wrath thing. Surge thing is still happening, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
not dead yet.
You gain a surge, Lacerius, if nothing else. Mind spike. 4 damage to the ogre. Okay. As you buffet it with ghosts. Very good. And anything else, Portia?
Yeah, I'm gonna move the fuck away.
Okay, yes.
Let's see how far I can go before it becomes a problem. I think at least here. Okay. Yeah, I can still see everyone.
Very good. That is the end of turn.
Yeah.
But I would like to stop you from going.
Okay.
Because that's when I'm most useful. So I have to not. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So Ortho will spend your insight to use.
Yeah, that'd be
thingy.
So down to 4.
So hang on. Let's click it through, and then that will deduct it. So it should be on 4 now.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Ortho's turn.
Ortho's turn. Ortho's going to get involved. What's that about? So he's going to get in range. So I'm going to just walk 4. If I can walk 4.
You have to go around.
Around the well.
Yeah. That's right. I got it. So here I am. I'm going to try to think what the best thing is to do here.
It appears to be an ogre-sized ogre and an ogre-sized dragon scent that is glowing.
I mean, I have been watching. I just been watching
Cool
behind
big
the well.
things to stab.
Cool big things to stab. I'm going to use one of my new weapons, which is in a puff of ash.
Okay.
So I can enchant a strike with my teleportation magic. Am I right in saying that I get an edge because of the remote assistance from Portia?
Double edge if you go on Bargnot.
Yeah. So I am going to be shooting our dragon edge. That's double edge.
As an aside, puff of ash is 5 insight.
Is it? No, that's Oh, is it? Bugger. Sorry, that's right. We won't use that. We'll use something else. Okay. That's fine. It's still fine. Let's just do. Let's see what works better here. Let's see what works better alone. So I will just from where I am. I work better alone. If your target has none of the allies adjacent to them, yeah, we've got Gideon there, so that's fine.
Gideon's there.
But I still get a double edge because of Portia and Gideon.
Correct.
So let's roll.
Double edge is tier 2, so 9 damage into Bargain's back.
Is it worth using a hero token at this point to add more damage?
Are you surging anyway? Do you already have a surge?
I do have
one
a
less
surge. Yeah, I can use a surge instead. Let's use a surge then, please, Dan.
Okay, so 11 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so minus 11. Boom. Okay. So, what is this a hidden, like from hiding?
Just from like I come round past the well and I use a dagger from quite far away, and then I'm going to. I'm actually kind of tempted just to kind of move back to where I was and hide again, because I think I'm more useful hiding and shooting from afar than trying to get up close.
Yeah,
so
for all intents and purposes, if you black ash teleport, you can just go back exactly where you were, and then.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I could. Yeah. Right.
Can we actually make that +4 damage, please? Sorry, Dan.
+4, eh? Okay. Another 4 damage from the mark. And then hide check from Ortho.
Yes, please. Hide check.
It's a good roll.
It's a 21 again.
Invisible. Okay, so make you partially transparent again. Amazing. Okay, anything else, Ortho?
There's nothing else I think I can do at this point. Let me just double check one thing I've got. No.
Okay.
I have aid attack for future, so if I'm adjacent, the next ability power roll an ally who makes against that creature before the start of your next turn has an edge, but I'm not near it. So if I end up near it again, I'll probably use that for that.
Okay, amazing. In which case, also, as you like emerge from the well, throw this dagger, and then like bounce back to your original hiding spot. The ogre that's just been teleported releases a roar, and it shifts forward a square, and then firstly, it releases this this soul-crushing bellow right in Jimmy's face. And everyone except Portia and Ortho, you tier 2. If you have an intuition of less than 1, you are frightened. So let me know if you failed.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm scared.
You're scared. Okay, so Jimmy is frightened. Lacerius frightened.
I think I'm fine actually.
Wait.
So you just say so. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
All right.
Good. Good. Ain't scared.
My intuition is 1.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
yes,
fine there now.
That's
You can put that on me.
yeah. Click,
I just
click.
tried to arrest
Boom.
a dragon lady who's frightened.
Yeah, you ain't frightened nothing.
He's not got enough brain cells to be frightened.
You'll arrest that guy as well.
Okay, so Jimmy, I'm pretty sure that frightened just means you have a bane on everything whilst you can see the source of your fear, and you can't willingly move towards the source of your fear.
Well, he's already up on the grill, so I can't.
He's already up in the grill. Fortunately, it's going to target both you and Ilwith. I don't. You take 7 damage, both of you, and you are both bleeding if your might is less than 1. Which is not for Jimmy, and is for Ilwith. So Ilwith is bleeding. As it takes this big old sweep. Okay. Who's going next?
I don't mind having a go.
Go, Jimmy, go.
1, 5. So I've only got 7 drama.
Sorry, you just say only 7 drama?
Only 7. No one's died. I'm not dead. I'm not, I'm not pooling in the drama as I should do. Okay, I'm going to I'm still playing Thunder Mother.
Yes.
Just crying, playing Thunder Mother. Actually, no. I'm going to change. I'm no longer playing Thunder Mother. I'm now playing a revitalizing limerick.
Okay. Yes.
For everyone. But so at the end of my turn, I can recover some friends. Just so we know that. I would like to do as my main action. Let's get this one up. That's my big boy.
Whoa.
Dramatic reversal.
So myself and each ally in a burst of 3.
So that's everyone, including Portia.
Apart
from Orphan.
You may all shift up to 3 squares and make a free strike that gains an edge, and you can all spend a recovery.
Nice. Okay,
how the tables have turned.
Let's start with Gideon. Where's Gideon going?
So I'm going to go over here.
Away from the ogre.
Yes.
Okay, and then you can do your free strike with an edge.
Yeah, I'd love to. It's just a flat roll, I think, because I've also got a Bane for being frightened of it.
Yes.
So I guess it cancels out, right?
Yeah, pretty sure so.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'll spend that recovery as well. That'd be lovely. Thank you.
Okay, so that's 11 damage into Bargnot.
Let's make it 15 just to be nice and round.
Nice one.
Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay, and then Lacerius. Where are you moving to?
Lacerius will likewise head over here to Mother. And he will do Your Allies Cannot Save You. Or is it? No, it's free strike, isn't it? Yep.
Free strike.
Free strike. That was
with a double edge.
Yep.
Because you're
flanking, right?
Well, not
She's
quite, but
judged,
marked, and jimmied.
And I think if I'm adjacent to her, then it counts as flanking.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah.
Triple edge.
Triple. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so that's another 13 damage. Okay. Jimmy gets to dramatic reversal himself. So next up, Jimmy.
Dramatic reversal. I can free strike, and I can move 3. Is that correct? 2, 1, 2, 3. Is that 1, 2, 3?
Yes. And then you're not officially getting closer to the ogre at any point.
Yes. And I will free strike. So edge, no.
Double edge.
Double edge, but I'm on a
judged.
bane because I'm scared. So does that mean I get 1 edge?
Single edge, yeah. Nine damage. Okay. Okay. Portia.
Yeah.
Finish her off. Finish her off.
Yeah, I am not moving, but he's a mind spike. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Sorry, I didn't quite get it last time. Like, what do the surges do?
+2 damage.
+2 damage.
+2 damage. So if I
Surge.
just remember, I'm going to use one of mine.
Okay, yes.
Oh wow, that's poor.
Okay, so 6 damage. Okay. Ilwith.
Hero token.
Yeah, you can spend a hero token to reroll.
I'm gonna be honest with you, the my spike doesn't do a lot of damage. So I think
it's not gonna go much higher.
Yeah,
is
it would be a waste of a hero token. I think you can do like more exciting things with it.
In which case, Ilwith, is she going to be the only one that shoots this ogre? I'm helping. She's
like, don't pick one.
So Ilwith will shift, and then she will. Oh, it's a free strike, isn't it? Okay. Are you watching? She does 2 damage to the ogre.
Well done.
With her free strike. Is there anything else happening on your turn, Jimmy?
Oh wait, I want to use my free recovery. Everyone who needs a recovery obviously can spend a recovery. Let me spend a recovery. So that's my main action, and my performance means the thing. So the only other thing I can do, which I don't think is going to do much, because I can power chord, but I mean she's a big lady.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's going to do anything.
She's basically Lady Dimitrescu cosplaying as the Balrog.
Right? I don't think any amount of power chord is really going to get her any much further. Let's have a little look. No, I think that's my lot.
Okay. In which case, at the end of your turn, Bargnot will take a villain action. And as you all like pile into her and you just rain these attacks on her, she sort of like brings her arms up to weather the blows, and you can see the three of you, you can all see that the silver are like bleeding through the gold light that's emerging from her. Is beginning to, it looks like it's beginning to glow. It looks like it's beginning to superheat, and then her arms fall away from her defensive position, and she screams as she pulls her arms. She effectively folds almost into a fetal position, and then her back arches as this surge of power blows out of her. And everyone within 5 takes 5 corruption damage. And as everyone is blown away, 1, 2, 3 collides with the wall, takes some damage. Yes?
Desarius, don't you take half damage because of the ability you mentioned at the very beginning?
Resist the unnatural.
Resist the unnatural.
I was going to say, does that count, or is that because you've named it?
It is typed.
This
is a typed. Yeah, this is corruption damage, so you would resist it.
That's all right.
Okay, so you only take 2 damage. Gideon, you are blown back 5 because you are a smaller size. 2, 3, 4, 5. Jimmy, you are also of a smaller size, so... Gideon has a stability of 1, so he goes 1 square less. Jimmy has a stability of 0, so he goes that far. Lacerius has a stability of 2, so that's 3 squares back because she's larger than you. So, she detonates in this nimbus of power. And between the 5 of you, tell me how this happens.
But how he died?
How we're all dead?
There's this concussive force that kind of detonates out of her, and Bargnot like so as this sort of like silvery blast rips out of her body, she staggers for a few moments, and then the tendrils that are emerging from her back begin to diminish before they slowly disappear. And as she looks at you all, and you can see that all that's left coursing through her body, there's not this kind of like Ceres, you have noticed it's this impressive, like, divine power that was radiating from her, but now that's gone, and all that's left is whatever feeling comes from this silver poison. But as she looks towards the five of you, because she's officially dazed, what brings about the end of Bargnot?
Well, metaphorically, her own need for power and her greed and her poor decision making,
and also Lysaria is arresting her,
and the arrest.
Yeah, he's not happy about this. He wanted to bring her to justice.
Death burst before you got to bring her to get there.
Yeah.
Well,
is it also possible that the poison, like the is actually like scorching her skin as well?
Mm.
So it's actually as that's coming out, it's actually like acidic.
Yeah,
so
she can just dissolve into a puddle of metallic.
Okay.
I'm melting.
So, I will say that the blast fires the ogre into the butchers, and the weight of the ogre knocks it through the wall, and the butchers collapses on top of it,
Of course.
fundamentally crushing the ogre there. So we can just go ahead and.
Do we still have to fight that guy? Or we all want to turn around?
The ogre appears to be buried under all of the rubble of the butchers that's collapsed in on it. So yeah, you won't have to. No need to worry about that.
When the butcher goes to rebuild his house, he's going to have a nasty surprise.
Free ogre.
Use meat. Yeah, loads of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the ogre is now buried in the ruins of the butcher. But yeah, I think that idea is fantastic. And she sort of like drops to her knees, and she looks down, and like there's all of these puncture wounds across her torso from all of your attacks. But in lieu of blood, there's just this thick, viscous silver liquid. And Gideon, as you sort of like Gideon, Lacerius, Jimmy, as you all pick yourself up, you see her sort of like place her hands on the wounds as if she's trying to sort of like keep it all in. But then as she brings her hands up, her fingers are quivering, and then one of her knees buckles, and you watch as she begins to wither until begins dissolving into this blood-slicked metallic silver puddle on the floor. And as she pools on the ground beneath her knees, as her light fades and she becomes nothing.
Before that happens, then.
Yes.
You know how you can bind someone's spirit to a weapon?
Yes.
Yes. Is that something that we can do?
So are you sort of like trying to fundamentally grab her soul?
Nope.
Okay. I would say roll me a relevant check that you think is suitable.
Spite.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, reason, I think, might be sort of relevant here with psionics.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I reckon, yeah, just what do you normally use for attacks? Presence, yeah?
Reason or presence, there is the +2 for either of them.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, presence and psionics. Animism.
Okay. Fair enough.
Nice.
Okay. That was close.
Okay. So, You're reaching out and you're like seizing her soul, right?
Yes.
Okay. In which case, as you that you can feel this sort of like this mana that was contained within her seemingly beginning to like for all intents and purposes escape, but you're able to seize it, and like in your mind's eye you can see like the screaming face of this mutated dragon scent heretic in front of you. And as you sort of like wrestle through with a moment before you bring her under control with a solid tier 3 result, the 6 of you, including Ilwith, look about and realize that the day is won. And you have successfully saved the town of Broadfen.
There's some fires to put out, though, Dan.
As most of it's burnt down.
Well, so the survivors, there are some survivors who begin sort of like rushing out to help extinguish some of these buildings. But as the 5 of you sort of like, well, it's the 6 of you begin to congregate as like people begin rushing to put out these flames. Who's the first to break the presumably somewhat stunned silence?
Could I have picked up the helmet?
Yes.
That was thrown nearby. There's in there. But I have it quite casually. You're like, who'd have thought that her head would leak weird silvery stuff? That's kind of weird. Someone want to take this from me? Because it's quite tempting. So can someone take this from me?
Yes. Also, we can return this to whence it came from, and you can learn a lesson of returning the things you find.
I just returned it. I didn't have to return. What? Oh, fine. Oh.
Gideon.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the matter?
Yeah, I was going to ask, is it fair to say that I would think my mission is to, I guess he'd be torn between wanting to return this Imperial hero's head to her resting place, but also aware of his mission to work to track down this silvery material and probably wanting to take it back to his superiors for some kind of investigation.
Are you going to liberate Ortho of the head?
I think if Laserius has already sort of taken it, he'll just put a hand on Laserius' shoulder and say, "I'll look after that, if you don't mind. Thank you, Laserius."
I think you'll see like a flicker of like not so much disappointment as much as a kind of like, can I not have one thing today? Like expression toss across his face, and then he'll hand it over to you.
Thank you.
Okay. In which case, Gideon, as you hold the helmet of Augusta Delian, it's a peculiar thing to see this sort of like ossified head, like face, peering at you from behind this visor, this helmet that holds the head in place. But the stump of her neck oozes with this metallic liquid, this blood-like liquid, as if it were a freshly severed head. And sort of like turning her head upside down so the stump faces the sky is really the only way to sort of like stop this constant oozing. But as you do that, you can see that like the skin of her face is punctured seemingly from the inside out by these silvery crystalline structures which shimmer in almost the same hue, like have the same shimmer as the liquid that they seem to be secreting. But it is undoubtedly the same liquid that you found in the tomb. And your mind goes to the idea of the image of her throne pierced by these crystals, that burst through the floor and walls of the tomb. But as you sort of like study this head, we fade to black and rejoin you the next morning. So starting with Portia, how do you feel you helped helped in the immediate aftermath to save the town of Broadfen? As obviously people are rushing out and like throwing.
Yeah.
So people from the farms on the other side of town, they've reached and they're helping to kind of put out some fires. But how did you help?
I think Portia was going around calming panicked people. Just nothing too invasive, just like a low level of managing emotions and thoughts, and that it's okay, you survived, you are now recovering. Just making sure no one is too panicky. And just making sure that there is no fights, everyone gets looked at, that kind of thing.
Okay. Ortho, how are you helping?
I feel like using his teleportation skill, he's been able to get into parts of the houses once they're extinguished to help people who are trapped in there. Because I think like some of his abilities later on, I can teleport people as well as myself. So like the idea would be like I'd go in and help people get out in like small bursts. I think that's what he'll be doing. He's not strong enough to do like big people, but maybe like smallest like goblins like himself or children and stuff, and he'll use it to explore bits to be like, I need someone bigger to come help lift up this wood, actually.
Amazing. How's Jimmy helping?
I mean, he's propping up the bar. He's given a concert to the local women's institute. He's
allowing Portia to stand behind
allowing Portia to him.
Emotional support.
Yeah.
Giving out autographs to the singed, general helping.
Offering your thoughts and prayers to all the people who's lost their lives.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
How's Laserius? How was Laserius helping?
I think with his strength and his many recoveries, he's been helping dig people out of buildings, finding survivors. I think along with Ortho, and he's been helping like the first bits of rebuilding, like structures.
Okay. And lastly, how's Gideon helping?
So I think Gideon's first move would have been to actually check on the imprisoned Venger, make sure that he was still secure.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Those guys.
They good?
Or burnt to death. Then he would have tried to rally the survivors into and tried to organise them a bit. Setting up chains from the well to the burning buildings and just trying to like organise the relief efforts a bit.
Okay. Well, between your collective efforts, no more buildings are collapsed as a result of the cultists' attack. It takes some time to excavate the corpse of the ogre that's kind of crashed into the smouldering remains of the butchers, but for all intents and purposes, the town of Broadfen is saved. And work throughout the night there is this kind of renewed fortitude amongst the townsfolk, long enough that daybreak comes and goes, and early in the morning, the five of you, taking a moment to catch your breath around the well, hear the sounds of hooves approaching. And as you sort of like look down the road that Portia arrived on, the road from the capital, on 4 hooved beasts ride 4 armored figures. One in a dark blood red, ornate looking armor, and the other 3 wearing the gleaming silver armor of legionaries, but their taruges and insignia are stark white, the symbol, the color of Legio Primus, the Emperor's personal legion. And Gideon, as you look up, you recognize you don't know, presumably, the red armored figure, but you know what she is. And the Inquisitor rides her beast up to you and then clambers down. And as she looks around, I would assume your mission was a success, Venator, she says.
He just an Imperial salute and then bow.
It's hard to see where she's looking at, as her eyes are concealed by this sort of like clothed metal visor. And as like her head turns to the 5 of you, you have the Emperor's thanks, she says. I've been instructed to inform you that if you travel to the capital, and you will be justly rewarded for rooting out this poison from the Empyrium. I understand there are prisoners. And she says that looking to you, Portia.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and I produce the soul, basically.
Okay. In like a soul orb, for all intents and purposes?
I probably put it into something.
Okay.
It's a little bottle.
I was thinking like a spoon.
In which case, this Inquisitor, like as she opens her hand, the length of her fingers are inhuman, like, and she gently kind of takes this orb from your hand.
Guys, are we the bad guys?
Yeah.
And as she looks at this orb, and for a moment you see this kind of draconic face swirl across the surface before it disappears into the kind of the misty miasma inside. She will pay for her crimes, she says as she licks her dry lips. I understand there are others that require re-education, she says, looking to Lacerius.
He nods.
Okay.
We have kept them safe.
Do you lead her to them?
Yep.
Okay.
He's a good boy.
Okay. In which case, Lacerius, as you lead this vampire into the Featherbed Inn,
it was a good thing to do.
You open the door to the basement, and she looks to you and, "Thank you, Legionary. We'll take it from here," she says. Where do you imagine Ilwith is? Have you detained Ilwith with the other Vengers, or have you just kind of let her do her own thing?
She helped in the end, didn't
Yeah, she
I
helped the
suspect
Empire.
we might have told her to get out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, giving her sort of a day's head start. And
Okay.
What about her ring that she's got? Her tomb ring.
Or is that still on her? Or is that still like locked onto her?
Or maybe we cut her finger off and then let her go.
Shit. Okay, you've got the finger. You've got her finger with the ring on it. Okay, in which case, Lysarius, as you watch as this Inquisitor descends into the basement with the bound Vengers.
Feeling.
And the five of you, and you return to the others. Like, Broadfen is not any of your homes, but starting with Portia, what are your plans now?
I think Portia had enough adventure for a while, and I think she's gonna head back home.
Okay.
I think she also thinks she has some studying to do.
Okay. Are you heading home via Deus Throna, the capital?
Yeah.
Okay. Lysarius, as you approach Ortho, between the two of you, has Ortho been a good enough boy, or is there still more re-education required?
I think he's been a good enough boy. I think Lysarius is he's slightly downhearted and concerned about the death of the Dragon's Den demon, and also what he's pretty certain he's just done a bad thing by leading the vampire into the inn. And it doesn't square with his dreams of rehabilitation as he presented with Ortho. He feels like Ortho is like the one thing that's gone right the past couple of days is also doing good things. So I think as they approach together for the first time a little bit away, I think he will. I'm not entirely sure how like the tracking collar that he has on Ortho works, but he'll trigger the enchantment to unclasp it.
To detonate.
Who did that?
I'll stop. Bye.
Okay. So you're effectively releasing Ortho from your care.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, Ortho, as you feel the magical hum from the silver bracelet around your neck deactivate, what, and you're now a free, reformed goblin. What's the plan for the two of you?
Go and rob something.
She's just running straight in.
Can I just very quickly? I just want to see what happens. Can I roll a d4, and you choose odd or even for me then?
Okay, odd.
Okay, let's just roll the right bloody dice would be good.
Even.
Okay, cool. So I feel like when I had, beforehand when I had the helmet with the head, because of my interest in alchemy, I may have done a sneaky. So I have a little vial of this silver liquid that I've pocketed and not told anyone about, but because I have been let go, and because Lysarius looks so bloody upset, and he's a nice guy, really. He's just he's an idiot, yeah. Or if I would be like, I don't really want to do this, but here's the thing. I found that liquid stuff. Maybe you can use it or something, might be worth something to give to someone important. I don't know. Just look. Can you stop looking like a puppy, please? Because you look like someone's hit you really hard in the bum, and it's not that appealing when you're the one who's supposed to be the boss around here. Now, I would like to get rewarded for the work that I've done, but I think this is probably a reward enough, to be honest. And Deus Throna is not really a place I want to be right now. So look, I'm heading this direction. Do you want to come with? You do not have to come with. I'm sure you got plenty of other things to do. But it'd be nice to just hang out on even footing for once. If that's all right. I think or not.
Lysarius will consider this, and then holding the little, is it like a little bottle that you and then he'll pass it back to you. He says, I intend to return to the city, and where I shall explain to them how well you were rehabilitated these last few days, and how heroic you were, and how that is the best method we have. And then I shall, when we see each other again, you may give that back to me.
Sure, pal, if that's what you want to do. All right, well, you take care, boss. I'm off this way. I don't know what I'm going to do. Settle down somewhere, I guess.
Smoke bomb.
No more teleporting for a while, maybe. You take care of yourself, though, you weird old thing. Thanks, I guess. I think Ortho does know the gravity in which, if he had been picked by a different person, he could have been a very not in a good place.
Yeah.
Lysarius. Yeah. I mean, I didn't say it out loud. But I do.
Amazing.
But yeah. So.
Okay, in which case, as the goblin and the keeper fundamentally part ways in opposite directions out of Broadfen, what's Jimmy's plan? I mean, your manager sent you here for a gig, but now what?
Yeah, manager sent me here. Not the right place. Got it all messed up. I think him seeing Ortho not sure what he's doing. I think Jimmy's just kind of like, can always use a little guy. So he just kind of comes up. He's just like, so you gotta get any time in your hands?
Yeah. Well, actually, I do. Yeah.
Well, I've always needed, little guys. I bet you can, use your little hands setting up things, making explosions,
What, like dry ice and that sort of thing for like your stage routine? Yeah, I can do that. That's pretty simple to do, actually.
Like a little roadie.
Could do that. That would be really great, actually, Jimmy.
I think Jimmy's just kind of like, he's got his little trundle case with his stuff in, and he's just like, okay, well, your first job is to just get my bags and off we go.
All right. Looks like I've swapped one guy for another guy, but that's all right. For now.
I'm a lot more handsome.
Moustache is better.
And I don't try to arrest very large dragon ladies.
This
and I won't keep you on a collar unless you want to.
That would be a bit of a relief. Thank you for that. Okay. Thank you. Happy to be of service.
Okay. So, Ortho and Jimmy exit
Start
stage
of a
left.
beautiful friendship.
That's a one shot right there, isn't it? Finally, what's Gideon? What's Gideon up to?
Yeah, I think he's watching Ortho and Jimmy skip off into the sunset.
Oh, one day ask me to come along.
Thinking that the Empyrium has never been less safe. But he's going to push that thought to the back of his mind and head back to, after he's parted from his companions, head back to complete his mission. I don't know whether that means going back to Legion headquarters in this province or going back to the capital.
Deus Throna, if anything, yeah.
Yeah, so returning to Deus Throna, I guess maybe travelling with Laserius for the first part of the that journey if he's up for it.
Boys trip, boys trip, boys trip, boys trip.
I imagine Gideon's probably, his demeanour's probably softened a little bit, particularly towards the non-legionaries in the group. Maybe gained a bit of respect for them having survived everything we've gone through.
Okay. In which case, if you're travelling back, your mission completed, the reason why you were sent here in the first place. Thinking back to last night, where you saw what this metallic liquid did to those cultists, and Bargnot especially, what are your thoughts around the fact that HQ seems so interested in it?
I mean, he's not really trained to ask questions, particularly of his superiors. He's, as a Venator, he's told to go and fetch or kill something, and he tends to do that without worrying too much about what happens at the end. But yeah, he's certainly keen to make sure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. So he's probably, along the journey, he's probably quite quiet about the fact that they have this stuff. And
in which case, yeah, as the two legionaries begin on the long road back to Deus Throna, we pan away slightly to the basement of the Feather Bed Inn, and the two of the accompanying legionaries from Legion Primus stand behind the vampiric Inquisitor, wiping the blood from their short arms, from their daggers. And the Inquisitor over her shoulder, "Be sure to collect their souls. We will have need of them soon," she says, like eyeing one of their rifles. And then she turns her head back to the only survivor in the basement, the large, hulking form of the Wolfkin, Gorek. "My, what a fine specimen you are," she says. And she places her hands on his shoulders, and as she opens her mouth to reveal her row of sharpened teeth, she clamps down onto his chest above his heart, and as she begins to suck, Gorek, the legionaries look away as they witness this Wolfkin soul poured up through his heart and into they watch as, like, Gorek thrashes, and as the blood is consumed, the vampire then collapses to the ground and begins to atrophy. Gorek slumps back for a moment before his head rolls back forward. And when he turns to look at the legionaries, there's the same empty look behind his eyes that the other Inquisitor held a moment ago. And having body transferred, Gorek is released from his binds and stands up, looks down at the armor worn by the previous body. "I believe we will need to head back to the armorers in Deus Throna," the now vampiric Gorek says. And the legionaries nod. And as we pull away, elsewhere, some time later, the congratulatory ceremonies for the heroes of Broadfen that have arrived in the capital, primarily a Venator and a legionary from Legion Septerna, like a rehabilitation guard, like warden. They have been and gone. There was public approval for the celebrations. But in a large, high-vaulted hall with white marble columns rising from floor to ceiling, framing stained glass windows depicting the glorious steeds of the Empyrium. A door opens, but there are no audible footsteps as this levitating, legless figure glides across the hallway. And the Executor, in its dressed in its armor, approaches the bottom of the steps leading up to the throne. My grace, the Executor rumbles. We have completed research of the Heretic's journal. She speaks of a city that sees itself as a capital. They call it Aevermoor. And the figure the ghostly Executor is speaking to slowly turns his head. His eyes the same silver as the liquid metal from Delian's tomb. And the Emperor smiles. Congratulations, everyone, on completing Tales from Elsewhere on Silver Sands.
Hey.
I like how it's completing, not winning.
Well, you won, as your PC's won. So yeah, congratulations. So there we go. That was some steel that we have drawn.
Thanks, Dan.
Congratulations. No, thank you all for playing. Thank you everyone for watching. Smash cut to 3 months later. Ortho's been rehabilitated again. Yeah.
That tracks.
So yes, this is the end of our Draw Steel adventure for now. But it's certainly not the end of the Elsewhere storyline. That is continuing apace, but we're going to take a little bit of a break from Elsewhere. Well, I'm taking a little bit of a break from Elsewhere personally, because we've got... So next week, we haven't got a stream. So no stream on the 16th of February, but this Monday after that, so the 23rd of February, we will be starting a new 5-session adventure, a Call of Cthulhu adventure set in the world of Cult of the Lamb. We will be trading in the Empyrium for the lands of the Old Faith, and we'll have 5 plucky followers of the Lamb venturing out to do something. So yeah, if you're interested in either Cult of the Lamb or Call of Cthulhu, Happy Tree Friends, anything, or cutesy Watership Down-esque animal escapades, absolutely check that out in a couple of weeks' time. Yes, thank you a lot for playing. Thank you a lot for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. If you want to talk about, if you want to join us in the discussion about Draw Steel, please join our Discord. It's free to join. The links are in the description. If you have enjoyed what we've been playing, you can grab the Draw Steel starter, like quick start rules that we base this on, the Delian Tomb from Drive-Thru RPG. There is an affiliate link in the description, and that will that won't cost you any extra if you purchase it after using our affiliate link, but it does give us a bit of a kickback, which is amazing, amazingly helpful and useful. If you want to support us in general, we have YouTube memberships and Patreon. They don't cost very much per month, like a couple of quid, but you'll get some extra content, such as early access to our other Tales from Elsewhere that's currently running at the moment, Tales from Elsewhere Sanctuary, which is using Daggerheart rule set, and that is being run by Nate, who is in the chat. There he is. So yes, absolutely loads to be excited about coming from us. I'm going to I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to turn that one on. So, outro music, I can't. Thank you once again for watching. Thank you, you five, for playing. We will see you all in a couple of weeks for Cult the Lamb, the other cult.
Is it?